Hi Virgo, welcome to your May 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from Astrology.com. Today I'll be using the Everyday Witch Tarot as a basis. This card deck is by Deborah Blake and illustrated by Elizabeth Alba. As a clarifier, I'll be using the Mystical Wisdom card deck by Gay Guthrie, illustrated by Josephine Wall. And also as a love perspective, I'll be using this clarifying deck, the Whispers of Love Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield, also illustrated by Josephine Wall. Okay, Virgo, I'll be starting off with the new moon energies that lead us into May. And this first new moon energy that we're going to discuss is the new moon in Taurus that took place April the 26th in your 9th house of legalities, travel, the internet, publishing, academics. You may have started something new during this time that really took you towards that front part of May. So I'll be laying out each row, in this row depicting that new moon energy. And then we'll go on to the second row. And the second row will depict the full moon energy of Scorpio, which will take place May 10th or 11th, depending on your time zone. And this will really highlight your third house of communication. So between that new moon of April 26th to the full moon of May 10th or 11th, you're going to be doing a lot of communicating, a lot of traveling, a lot of reaching out to other people. And definitely you will have some new beginnings there in those areas. The third row that I'm going to lay out is going to depict the new moon energy that takes place in Gemini, May the 25th. And this is going to open up a 2-week window for you to really get started on your career, your lifestyle, and any of the public related efforts that you have going on in your life. This is a great new moon down here depicted on this bottom row to really plan towards putting your best foot forward. In fact, this new moon energy down here in Gemini is going to really plant the seeds of your public status and really advance all of your career endeavors. So if you've been working academically to achieve maybe a degree, or you're going towards classes that better yourself in your career, maybe additional training, that is really going to open up this window down here. By the time we get to that new moon, May 25th in Gemini, you're going to be ready to take off on a new platform. Now, I do want to say that this new moon energy here that came in at the beginning of the month, this new moon energy was fraught with a little conflict. There's a little upheaval, mainly because that new moon fell in Taurus and Mercury had been retrograde in Taurus. It turns direct May the 3rd, but this new moon really stirred up all of that confusion, maybe in some way. So you may have felt that you had some mistakes to overcome in regards to communication, to travel, to academics, to publishing projects in relation to the internet. There may have been some mix-ups there. Okay, so I'm going to really look at the cards now and see what Spirit has to bring forward to us concerning these lunar energies. So it seems to me at the beginning of the month, like I said, you do have a lot going on. A lot of things are up in the air with communication. And some of you will be offering maybe a payout to another person, or you're seeking to find a way to really direct your income flow towards a more substantial outlet, something that you're able to work towards, that you're able to really plant the seeds that you will harvest later. And this may involve a King of Pentacles, which would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus male. This may be you if you're a Taurus male watching this, or even if you're a female, you may be taking on this persona of really wanting the finer things of life. You're ready to, really reach a pentacle point in your life where you're able to bring in your own income and feel financially stable. Now, the issue here again with that new moon that I was telling you about that's kind of problematic is that there's like a mix-up in communication here. There's a lack of communication with the right person, it seems like. And this may be with this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And this person may, seem to stir up the pot at work, or relation to the way that you're spending money. She may have something very important to say to you, like, it's kind of like maybe you shouldn't be spending this amount of money. Maybe you really need to save money. What are you doing with your money? And how does that relate to your family outlook? Your perfect picture family vision that we kind of all strive to achieve, most of us do. So this lack of communication with this person, or this mix-up with this communication, may really kind of catch you off guard. And it seems like it's heartbreaking in some way. It seems like these talks continue through the month, and you're trying to straighten out the situation, especially by that full moon in Scorpio. That's going to highlight your third house of using your voice and using your communication in these areas. Now, by that last new moon in Gemini, I see that there's an authority figure who, maybe even a father figure who you've had some difficulty with. This could also, like I said, be an authority figure, but this person you've been suffering a lack of communication with this person also. And I feel like that he, joined with this Queen of Swords here, has kind of left you feeling like, there are just so many conflicts to you having that complete family picture. But I think you're going to be able to work through that energy. I'm not saying that this person or this person is going to help you, because I feel like they are wrought with conflicts and heartbreak. So I think the best path here is to really take your money, save it, put it aside, because you're going to need to put yourself out into the world by the time this new moon comes in Gemini. You're going to want to I started to say very quickly, but the Knight of Swords is here reversed. You're going to want to really sort of use patience in completing this vision that you have here of happiness, or this family celebration. Because I feel like if you act too impulsively, it's really going to drive the sword in here with this Three of Swords here, which is heartbreak. Now, some of you may be offering yourself or your heart to another person who is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And this could lead to a heartbreak also. That may just be something that's not going to work out, Virgo. And I think some of you are still suffering the loss of someone who is an air sign, a female air sign. And all of these conflicts within the family, especially if you were a father, this could be your daughter, and you are suffering conflicts with this person and not really able to come together with this happy family picture because of some words that maybe have been spoken in the past. And it's almost like forgiveness has not taken place yet, or it's not going to happen in this lifetime because of boundaries that you have to put up. I'm going to try to extract some more information about this communication issue, and I do think it is family related. It's related to Home and Family Foundation, and it makes you feel almost exhausted. You're almost exhausted in all the trying that you're doing, and trying to put yourself out there to other people, trying to almost prove your worth to certain people. And some people just aren't going to see your worth, Virgo. I'm sorry to report that. For some of you, this is you who have overextended your boundaries and even crossed over into other people's boundaries, demanding certain things and saying certain words that have been very troublesome and bothersome to people. And so if that is you, especially if you're a father figure, I think, or you're related to this father figure, I think that you really need to come forward with the truth, and you really need to have patience in doing so, and don't rush out there. I mean, the Knight of Swords is someone who rushes in. He comes in every once in a while. It's not a stable a situation anyway. And when we have it reversed as it was laid out in this reading, this is someone who really needs to put the brakes on their own motivations for rushing towards someone with sharp words and with their own mental anguish. The World card is here, and I do feel like in the outcome of the month, again, your best bet here, she's looking up this way, is really to save money, to keep working towards material gain and fulfillment and achievement in some way. You want to keep working towards whatever it is that you have collected behind you that you're very proud of. If you've been working hard on certain issues, not only just money, everything that you've worked hard for. Don't let these other people tear you down in certain circumstances. If this is a family gathering of some sort, and you're just feeling like maybe you want to attend, but you really can't because of this issue with either this father or mother figure here. I really think this is more of a father influence, or people, maybe elders in your family, and you're feeling like there is such miscommunication and misconceptions about what you've been working towards and in your completion of a happy family picture, and all of the obstacles that have fallen in your way with people with wagging tongues causing disruption in groups. I think that you have to take a step back. Don't rush into this family celebration very quickly until you straighten some issues out. Or maybe you're going to arrive at this celebration and you're going to say, you know, I don't really care what you guys have to say about me. I've been working hard on something here, and the world is really my oyster right now. Let's see what this World card is about. And the World card is about the Lover. So perhaps you are very much feeling the support of one relationship or partnership that you have achieved over a certain amount of time, and you're not willing to let anyone disrupt this Ten of Cups down here, this happy family picture. You're not willing to let this heartbreak come in and dissolve this picture again. Let's see what this heartbreak is and what is going on here with this Emperor. So I do think the Emperor, and I got that feeling as I was going on with the reading, that this father figure or this authority figure may have really been the one to sort of finagle their way through these lives. It's almost like they've been able to be deceptive in some way and put forward all this information that kept you struggling to achieve certain things. And it's almost like they're going to add something else to the pot. They're ready to argue about something. This could be, financially related. Maybe this isn't your father. Maybe this is someone who you owe money to for a debt. But I feel like this person is the instigator in all of the miscommunication. So if this is an elder in your family, of course we want to be respectful. If this is someone who is defying your own boundaries, let them know very quickly that you can't, take away what I have achieved so far. Now, you don't want to run in there cursing and, making a big display. You can very calmly say, Virgo, and I know you're good at it. You like structure. You can come forward with certain things. I also know you guys like to gossip, so you better chill out on that. But I'm just saying, you have the power here to take this situation and not let it bother you. You have support in other areas. Definitely the Strength card is here, supporting the Lovers. The world is yours. You've worked hard. All of these people who are causing all this chaos can just really fall away. Now, some of you may be planning on getting married in the future, or you're looking to solidify this relationship over here. We have the Hierophant here, and she really likes, this card really likes, two people who have come together to achieve a certain balance in life, and in doing so lawfully. So definitely marriage is an option here if you're planning for the future. For some of you, you're trying to stabilize some of the relationships within your family while others are falling away. But I think you're definitely making a decision through this family gathering about how you're going to proceed in the future. And Judgment is also about, like the angels rejoicing. You've made it to this day. Your spirit guides are around you, and I get a sense if you're not feeling a certain side of the family is working with you, the spirit guides of your other half of your family, or of a certain part of your family, they are with you, and they've been guiding you along this path to bypass all of these things if you're willing to achieve that higher consciousness and to just let things be. And it's okay to say our piece, Virgo. God knows I do it. I cannot help myself. But I'm telling you that your pathway is open. You can leave these things behind. You no longer need this clutter in your life. Family is certainly important. But if you are constantly being stabbed by certain family members, it doesn't mean you don't love them anymore, Virgo. This means that you're going to put some people on the back shelf a bit. You're going to pray for them. You're going to hope for the best for them, because that's what Christ consciousness is all about, right? Is overcoming our own emotions that are geared towards these people. Yeah, if they've done wrong, especially if they've committed a crime within your family, yes, call them out. Ask for justice. But after that, Virgo, we have to learn to forgive and move on. And that doesn't mean that these people are going to be a part of your daily life anymore if this is the situation. Now, I realize this is only for some Virgos. But in any type of situation where you feel like your boundaries are being overran with family, you are working on something right now. You have already achieved. It's like you've moved on to this new establishment of you and a partner. And it's kind of like when you leave home and you get married for the first time. You still have your family, and then you have a new family too with your partner. Now, sometimes it takes many years to bring those families together. Your new family with your partner and your parents, especially if you had divorced parents, then it really gets confusing, right? But this is sort of like the scenario. The reason I'm going towards all of this is that this is kind of like the scenario I see here, where you've allowed some things to be disruptive in your life emotionally. You've allowed your security to be defied, to be made guilty for in some way. You've allowed your sanity to have been scrutinized by other people. You've allowed your own traditions and your own beliefs to be the center of critique for certain people. And it may be that they needed to be, Virgo. I'm not saying that, because certainly I know a lot of families want to come up and help people, especially if they have seen them in distress, or they've seen that they've been sick in some way. But you have overcome so much, and you've moved on either to this new location or this new state of mind where you're willing to move forward with a partner. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. This is a fire sign, female. So this could be someone that you are involved with or you're related to. But for me, I see it as you with this new moon down here in Gemini on May the 25th. You're going to start putting yourself out into society more. You're feeling pretty proud of your accomplishments. And you're ready to move forward in the public eye in some way. I think that as you move forward, all of these naysayers are going to come back up, especially this father figure or authority figure, this person who sees themselves as a stable commodity of the community or the family unit in some way. This person may really, put a spin or initiate some issues that are related to heartbreak and the family stability that you've enjoyed in the past. Now, definitely this person, I pulled the Seven of Swords on them too. So we have the Emperor, who's against the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, and now we have the Seven of Swords surrounding this Emperor. Now, I hope that this person is well, because they could definitely, if you haven't had conflict with this person, or even if you had, and this is a father figure, they could definitely be sick. Sometimes the Three of Swords can represent heart problems. I wouldn't want to use that in 99% of my readings. But I'm saying that this definitely could be an issue here. And this may be about you. If this person has wronged you, then this could be about you, needing to be with family. And all of a sudden rushing forward. But the caution in here is to use strength and restrain from acting impulsively in these situations, and to lean on your partner here. If this is financial, if you need a financial outlet to travel, that's definitely going to come through your partner, I think. Now I'm going to use some clarifying cards from the decks that I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to use the Mystical Wisdom deck first. And let's see what we can clarify some advice on what to do about this gentleman presenting himself as an authority figure, or all this miscommunication. This is definitely a male figure that leads the family Virgo. And this miscommunication may be around groups of people in association with this male figure. There's some sort of illusion. There have been lies that have been told, either by you or this person down here. And I really feel it like it's around this male figure down here. Someone is coming forward with the truth, and this may be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So as I said in the beginning, this person may have really caused problems. But what may happen is that this person comes to your rescue. She is backed up against the Knight of Pentacles, and he sometimes is the hero in a situation. So it may be that this person, this could be a mother, a sister, this is an older air sign, but she comes to your rescue in some way because of lies or illusion, or she's coming forward to offer the truth about something to those who would listen, especially to groups that are wagging their tongues, who are unwilling to work out obstacles. I think she is going to have something to say. And again, the choice is yours, whether you want to find yourself embroiled back and they're entangled back in this battle again. But you wanted to make the best choices. Now, I don't always use these cards in the reverse, but the way it comes out sometimes, especially since I have a lot of Leo and heart energy here, and this by the Emperor with this sneakiness and heartbreak. And I feel like this person has definitely told some lies, and there's a lot of confusion and miscommunication going on. This leadership card was reversed. So you do want to watch the health of a father figure. You do want to know that not every male figure around you has your best interest at heart. And it could be a female energy. I really feel like this is male here, or someone who's very aggressive, who is able to spin a web to lead people either for good or bad. And I feel like this person is falling away either by the truth or either by an illness. And so we'll try to clarify that as we go along. Now with this Lovers card here, I'm going to pull one from the Whispers of Love deck. And again, this is really talking about make your feelings known to this person about how much you appreciate their support. And this could also be a partner too. It doesn't have to be the lovers. This could be a fire sign. But I really see you embodying fire sign personas this month and really trying to go after your career goals. Now, if you are going after a career goal and you come up against this authority figure who really is, I don't think that this is going to be the best of circumstances. And if it is with this authority figure, say you're applying for a job somewhere and this Emperor represents them, I think you're going to suffer through a lot of hardships associated with this position. And I think in the end you may decide to walk away from it because you're more concerned about your home and family. Maybe you feel like this person is more concerned about not as concerned about his employees as you would like. I'm going to try to pull back out some information about this Knight of Swords. And we have illusions all over the place for you, Virgo. So if some of you are under the use of substances, or you have been fighting addiction and you've made it thus far, don't allow this emotional situation, this conflict, to come back up and to lead you out of your recovery process. Strength card is here. You have the strength. Make the right choice. Make the best choice. Even though you feel like, things aren't working out the way you want it to, and maybe you're feeling left out of the party, and you're feeling like there are just so many choices that you're ready to go towards one, because if you are suffering from addiction, sometimes and this could be addictive relationships, but I feel like there are relationships supporting you. When this card comes around, My best bet is to do nothing. I do not like this card. In fact, this is a lot of people are like, oh, this is a great card. You have any choice you want. You just have to make the right one. No. For me, I feel a lot of Neptune energy surrounding this card. And Neptune, of course, brings about addictions through escapism. And this is someone who is emotionally wanting to escape, because if they knew what they wanted, they would already have a plan before they face these choices. But not feeling stable and not really knowing what they want and just trying to latch on to anything leads them down the road of bad choices. So be very careful, Virgo. Again, talking to a small group of you, but hey, if you're here, maybe these messages are for you. Some of you are going to face some challenges in your relationships. There may be a shakeup in the relationship, even though you're being supported by one person and you've started this new thing. I think that what happens is that through this shakeup, probably caused by this person over here, this authority figure, male figure, father figure, that you are going to receive some sort of enlightenment that may take a bit of time. I don't think it's immediate, but there are miracles and blessings coming from this. Maybe things that you haven't been able to see here, you're going to be able to see. And I'm going to ask Spirit real quick, what can cancel out this Neptune energy, this unable, this illusion? What can cancel it out? We have a child here, and then we have the devil reversed. Some of you have definitely got to set yourself free from some addictions. If you're still hanging on to an old relationship, and maybe you're even in competition for this relationship, some of you have been grieving the loss of this child, or you've been separated from this child in some way. But there are definitely illusions around your child that you're going to have to face. And there are maybe some of this talking back and forth and this gossip and these illusions and lies maybe by this person involves your child. And you've really got to come forward and make a choice for your child to discern the truth. One other sign had a reading similar to this. And I think it was Capricorn. So for me, in a lot of these readings, I've been feeling a very childlike energy, and Spirit has been pressing on my heart, I guess, as a reader, for people to protect their children. And I know if you've read my horoscopes before, you know that Pluto is in your 5th house of children right now. And it is very important for you to protect your children all the way to 2024. It's always important for us to protect your children, but there are forces coming against your children right now. And in your romantic interest, your romantic envisionment of who it is that you want in your life that you're not seeing clearly. In this devil reverse, now I actually like the devil reverse more so than the devil upright. The devil upright is about being bound to addictions. The devil reversed is about being let go, of letting go of things that you no longer need. So this may refer back to this family emotional experience. You need to let go of it. If there's a situation around your child, protect your child. I don't care what anybody says. Protect your child. If someone is lying to you, there's a father figure, if your baby's daddy has issues with your child and you don't feel safe when this child is with them, make it known. Stand up for yourself. Make the best choice for your child. Turn to people you can count on, your partner or parent or friends over here. I feel like a lot of confusion is going on with your friendship sector anyway. But I do want you to know that the Star card is here and the Wish card, the Sun is reversed over here. You guys can't see this far over here, I'm sorry. But there is a situation, I think, that is going to require you to be supportive of people that you love and ask for support in return. And a lot of this may involve you with a child. It may involve you supporting an Aquarius figure. I have 2 Aquarian cards here. Of course, this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but Star is Aquarius. Aquarian. And the Ace of Cups is here. So I think the shakeup in a relationship is definitely going to work for the best in the end. It's just that you need to, and the Hanged Man is here with these illusions. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I feel like this is an ongoing process. And it's like every reading that I've done this month is about, I get to the end and I'm like, wait, I think it's going to work out. I think things are changing. I think the person's finally getting they're learning their lesson. They're overcoming an obstacle that may have, bound them in the past. But this is about a continuation of learning, of really having to maybe pick up some skills to better yourself. In regards to your career, this could be, you don't really understand what this job's about and you need to pick up some more skills to better yourself for a position, and you really don't know how everything works or how it's going to turn out. For those of you who need to protect your child, this is going to be about you weeding through information. I think it's going to take a while to get there. And as I was saying, with every sign in this month, I get to a certain place and then it's like a pause. So I think what's going on is Mercury and Venus will still be in the shadow of retrograde all month. Now Venus is direct as we go into May, but it's still in the shadow until May the 21st. And Mercury is retrograde, but it will go direct after May the 3rd, so sometime up here. So as Mercury goes direct, it's like this communication that's kind of been backlogged goes haywire, probably. And then around the 21st, just before this new moon down here, Venus is going direct, and it's almost like you're waking up out of your trance, like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Or, oh my gosh, this person really can't be trusted. Or, oh my gosh, now I see what's going on. Or now people say, oh, that's the way she really is, or that's the way he is about certain things. I didn't know that. I thought they were off on this, sort of sketchy mission. Or if you've been doing bad things, Virgo, it's going to be, oh, wow, we didn't know who this person was, especially if you're a father figure here who has been dishonest. We didn't know who this person really was. Or maybe this person, if this is a father figure that's suffering from heart problems or an illness, then you're realizing that there are certain things that you've let slide by where you may need to reconnect with this person. In all things, protect your boundaries, prevent yourself from addiction, and protect your children. That is the main thing that I see here. And that Spirit is guiding you around all of these obstacles. Spirit is with you, Virgo. I can feel it here today. I know that they are working with you to accomplish something for the good of other people, and especially groups of people. Even though you may have conflicts with groups right now, your job, one of your jobs, Virgo, because you do like to gossip, sometimes Aquarians do too. Those two signs to me, when I think of like the old party lines that used to be on landlines. I don't know if you can remember that. I'm old, so. But anyway, that's what I think about when I think about Virgo and Aquarius, sometimes Leo. So over the years, you have to really learn that potential of connecting and networking with people can benefit so many people if you do it with integrity. And that means not talking about people behind their back, being very straightforward and honest with them, and trying not to look down your nose. I know earth signs, I have a Capricorn ascendant, and we sometimes think oh, okay, after you reach a certain level, everybody's on that same page and everybody's on that same level. But that's not the way it is. And we're not here to function off of societal norms. We're here to care about the human spirit. We're here to know that we are God's creation. We're being divinely guided in this life to intermingle and interact with one another. And that is the message that you have to take to other people. Just being very open and honest, and also maintaining confidentiality agreements with people. That's so very important too, isn't it? So I'm going to let you go this month, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please check out my website, chastrology.com. I offer a lot of astrological readings on there. I offer the same Astro Tarot reading, which can be much more definitive when I'm talking just to one person and then we're pulling out characters. out of your own life. And this has been a general reading. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, check out the website, see if it's something that you may be interested in. Follow me on Facebook, please. I also have an Instagram page up sometime where I do little spiritual postings or mini card readings on there. But I wish you the best in May, Virgo. Take care.